Hey guys, it's Victor, and for the past couple weeks I've gotten tons of questions about what the Leapyear Project really is. So I thought I'd take a couple quick moments to describe the project and then to invite you along. So for starters, the Leapyear Project really is all about learning. You know, for the past couple of years I've asked tons of questions about how I could be a part of changing the world for the better through business or art and design and nonprofit and social enterprise. And I realized really quickly that I'm not the only one that has a ton of those questions, that there are several people who have tons of questions about how they could be a part of changing the world for the better. So I decided to take something that was going to be a very personal project of quitting my job for the next 18 months and making it into more of a social project. And I'm going to do that through 3 ways. So we're going to learn by studying. First of all, we're going to read and write, ask great questions of people who are already doing great things in and around the world, and maybe even join up with a class or a program, and try to gain some really great tools and insights about these topics. Then I'm going to explore to see if we can apply these tools and insights towards an idea that's at its beginning stages, specifically the prop. And so we're going to take something that is still being formed and see if we can, by the end of the 18 months, create a sustainable plan. And then lastly, and this one's kind of fun, we didn't quite know when we started the Leap Year Project or started thinking about it that next year was a leap year. And the more that we've talked to people about the idea, we've heard tons of ideas of changing the world for the better, risks that other people could take. It may not entail quitting a job, but there's all kinds of things that people have been sharing. So we're going to take the leap year concept and actually create a website called the Leapyear Project, where people can share the things that they're doing during 2012 to change their life, their community, or their world for the better, the risks they're taking. So we're hoping that a collection of stories would come from that, and potentially by the end of the year, maybe even a book. And lastly, I hope to really mentor a few people along the way. You guys know me, I love people, and I love giving people a front row seat of whatever I'm doing or learning. So how can you be involved? Well, first of all, there's the obvious. Check out the Facebook page and the Twitter page and like those. And then eventually we're going to start using LY Project to tag the whole thing, and that'll be a huge part of documenting the stories and maybe even writing the book someday. Then the big thing right now is I need 200 people to subscribe to the project at $10 a month. Sure, you can do more, but at least $10 a month for the next 18 months. Everything's tax deductible, 501c3. So if you could do that, I'm trying to do that in actually the next 8 days before September comes our way. And you can do that just by going to leapyearproject.org. You can click on the donate button and you can subscribe through Amazon payments. Whatever happens, thanks so much for being here during these beginning stages. It's a really exciting time, kind of nerve-wracking as we begin to take a really big risk together and try some things that we're not sure of. But at the end of the day, this really is all about learning. Thanks, guys.